Hello, everybody. I wanted to say good morning, Vietnam. Then, oh my God, Robin Williams is in my head. Oh, geez, yeah, the craziness has started already, people. If you've been here before, I was starting to kit up, and I went, "Ooh, missed opportunity! I could do a whip and chat or a kit up and chat, like I'm famous for." So I got out the gear. We're all going. We're ready to go. So first, I want to say hi to my subscribers, old and new. Thank you, thank you, thank you for so much for being with me on my little channel. I love you, every one of you, and appreciate you. I really, really do. And if you're new here, well, hello, hello. Sometimes it gets crazy, sometimes it don't. Sometimes I can be sensible, not very often, but there you go. So this is basically people call it the whip and chat because usually a whip is WIP, work in progress. And that's when you work on, like, the person that is talking to you, like me, would be working on my diamond painting. But I usually do kit up and chats. So, I mean, unless you're really interested in the process I'm going through, which will be the same for a long time till I get the bottles filled, you can watch, or you can do your diamond painting, your crocheting, or your knitting, or your coloring, or driving along. I hope I don't drive you off the road. You listen to me like a podcast, whatever. Hope I'm a small bit entertaining. So today, we're going to do art dot. Now, I know we did it, everybody there was a whole flourish of unboxings of this. It's called butterflies. And I haven't seen one done. So I decided, in all my wisdom, that I was going to do this one now. It's 50 by 25. It's got 2 ABs. And I found out, too, when I cut it, that this piece here is its own sticker. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. So there you go. And I'm gonna complete. Oh, sorry, I probably balled in the speaker part there. I'm using my art dot case. It's called Australia. Why? Because we got a koala bear, we got a kangaroo, looks like an anteater or a crocodile, a cockatoo. This could be a kookaburra, a kookaburras. I don't know. Kiwi? No, that's an armadillo. So it's a 160 case. There's only 35 colors in this kit, so I got one level taken out. And this is the painting right here. If I remember, I will put it up in the eye. The only thing weird about this one is, I'll tell you before we start talking, is you see how we got numbers 1 to, of course you can't see that because it's not close enough. 1 to 24 on this side of the legend. Maybe because it wasn't long enough, and then the other 25 to 35 are on this side. But this is why I got it put right here, because the bags just have the number like 20 on it, 1 to 35, but on the stickers they don't have them numbered. So I'm just putting it by my side here to try to make sure that I actually put the right color in the right bottle. Had to have a sip of my tea. And for anybody that wishes to order anything from Art Dot, plug for myself. I am an Art Dot affiliate. The link, the referral link, and the code are down in the description box. Just hit that word more, and then hit the other word more, and you'll see a whole bunch of different codes and whatnots to save at a whole bunch of different places. And you can save 10% on your order. I will make a small commission, but I appreciate anybody that uses it, because whatever little bit I get from it, it will go back into the channel. Alrighty then. And if you're new here and you like what you see, you can hit the subscribe button. Okay, shh, I'm finished. I got to show you this one thing, though. I got, for Christmas, I got my husband's niece's husband has a 3D printer. So he printed me two 3D printed funnels. Now this baby is filled up. He printed me a 3D tray. See his purples and blues and pinks. And look what's in it. Everything but the kitchen sink, man. Got my trash dish, my tray, my timer. I got 3 pens in there, a real pen, my ceramic cutter, my putty, my washi tape for sectioning, my tweezers. And you're going, what the heck is that? This is my blob of old wax, old putty. Why do I put it here? Because sometimes when said pen won't stick no more, I'll just scrape a little bit off of that and put it in the pen. And that's what I'll do. But look at it. And it's huge. First I thought, I gave him dimensions, right? And I said, oh my God, that's going to be too big. And when I got it, I'm like going, it's gorgeous. And while I got you as a captive audience, I had 2 Christmas cards come from 2 creators / friends. I should say friends / creators in the States. And look at that little cat in a knit sweater and a hat and a coffee cup. And then we got the paws on the back. And this is from the channel Diamonds Around You. And her name is Vivian. So I just sliced open the tops. What do we got? Right now. Oh, wait, now let's do it this way. All right. And I'll just move that. What do we got? What's this? Merry Christmas. And she wrote Diane on it. What is it, though? I see a doggy and a cat. It's, ooh. Well, isn't that cute? Look, it opens up to be like a snow globe. Oh my God, that's adorable. And here it says Merry Christmas. I'm going to put that right there. I know you can't see it now, but you'll see it again afterwards. And a note on Christmas paper. Hi, Diane. Merry Christmas. Sending warm winter wishes. Happy New Year 2024. Hugs, Vivian. Diamonds Around You. Aww, she sent me some stickers. She loves the kitty cats too, love. Cat mother, coffee lover. Black cat in the coffee. A little gray cat, which could be my little devil. Good morning. Good morning. We got a cup. That looks like a diamond painting. A cup of tea with stuff in it. A paw. That paw. We got a little girl. She got apples. We got another cup with a Ferris wheel type thing. Coffee beans. What we got? Like a princess. And a princess. Oh, and a mermaid. Oh, Vivian. I gotta put that back in the envelope so I don't lose it. Let's just... Oh. And the other one is from my friend Diana Loves Colors. She put down Merry Christmas, and a Merry Christmas on the back. And as Diana Loves Colors, yes, her name is Diana. Hola. I got... There's snowflakes came out. Hope you can see this. There was little snowflakes in the envelope. She sent me some snow to bug her law. She sent me snow. Because she knows I haven't got any. What have I got? What have I got? What have I got? Now, people, I can tell you right now, oh, what fun. She made this card. Because she does that. She diamond paints and she makes stuff out of paper. Oh, what fun. We got the penguin, a cup of coffee. I bet you that's what she calls stickles. It's shiny glue. Diana, if I got that right. Oh my, homemade with love, Diana. Diana loves colors. Where did she have those done to? Let's see. My dear sister, just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year 2024. I can't believe another whole year went by. I will stuff this envelope as much as I can, sneak by both of our post offices. God love you. Thank you for being such a dear sister friend. You were a light in my life this year, making me laugh even when I didn't feel so good. Oh, you're an amazing person. I hope you enjoy the snow I sent you too. LOL. Love, Diana. You W. You W. What we got here? 'Tis the season to be jolly. Oh my, there's stuff in here. So she made, what does she call this? A pocket? Oh, and there's stickers. These feel like they're I don't know if they're stickers, they're plastic. Maybe you just stick them on things. Oh, there's no doubt she made that with one of her dies. Or that's a wooden gnome. You could use him for a, see the hole? You could use him for a ornament. Okay, let's put that in there. I see some writing over here. Oh, we got another little penguin. Oh, he's looking, he's all on glittery paper. She made that too. I see another snowflake. Diane, here's some ATC cards I started by putting a little glitter paper on. But you can decorate with them. Put your favorite things, birthday things, things you don't things you don't like to. Oh, wow. So these are what they call ATC cards. She used absolutely the most glittery paper I've ever seen. And see where the... Can you see that snowflake ribbon? She put that on the edges. And then you stick stuff on this. Maybe stuff like this that she sent in the package. And on the back of it, you write your name, your birthday, and all that stuff to the person you're sending it to. It's a crafting thing. I don't know much about it. Only because of Diana, I knows anything about it, okay? And what's she got here? Here is a couple of blank cards you can practice with. Have fun. Oh, she made a stocking. She made that. Oh, wow. And it is. And the envelope. 2 blank cards. So I could take my stocking and stick it on there. And put the word greetings on the inside. I'd have to do something fancier than that, or I wouldn't live it down. Thank you so much, my sister from another mister and another mama. So there we go, people. All right, so now we're going to get to, what's that hand? There we go. Oh, now I got you bouncing around. Good God. So, I'm using, what have I got going on? Number 4. I got to check these to make sure I'm doing it right, because they don't have the numbers on it. So, what's been happening? What's happening? I did... Oh, one thing I'm going to show you, too. See how that sticker is, this one is white and this one is multicolored? With Art Dot, they're multicolored ones that are ABs. Isn't that so cool? And we got a nice yellow one. So, where do we start? I think in one video that I already released, or maybe I didn't already release it, I don't know, because, you know, I got stuff up there, but it's all of it. Oh, what am I doing? Let's use the new funnel I have. Oh my God. Oh, it works so well because there's no static. Because those rubber ones got static. Oh, and this is the little tray from Art Dot too. There's a little notch right here. So if you got like several kits, you can actually join them together. And, oh my God. You can join them together. If you got confetti. Number 5 is 322. So, I'm not used to using the funnel. Bear with me, will ya? So what did we do? Christmas. I still might drop my drills, alright, people? I did a Christmas premiere, which I might have already mentioned in another video, but... So that means that for those of you that don't know, it's, when you tape it like a whip and chat, like I'm doing right now. And you, okay, 6 is 6s. These are for, all right. And, but when you schedule it to come out, when you got it uploaded, and you can pick an option to schedule, and then you can schedule it as a premiere. And what that does, because I did not know, you can schedule it as a premiere, and then when it airs, there's also a chat function in it. So it's a pre-recorded video that works like a live. That was the easiest way to say that, and I went all around that and backwards. Yeah. So, there's a group of, oh geez, there was 64 videos, I believe. Now, there's some people did more, say 2 videos. But say there was, say, anywhere from 58 to 60 creators did videos. And it filled up pretty much all of Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. Or Boxing Day is December the 26th. In Canada, England, I would say Australia, and New Zealand for sure, it's called Boxing Day. In Belgium and the Netherlands, it's called the Tweede Kerstdag, the second Christmas Day. Yep, I said dog. No, it's not dog, it's dag. Dag, D-A-G. The Tweede Kerstdag. It's called the second Christmas Day. Anywho, them 3 days, we, someone had to drop out because unfortunately, God love her, she's all right and her family's all right. It was Debbie Gets Crafty. And they had a tornado pretty much destroy a lot of their town. And her home and stuff was affected. But they're fine physically. It's just now I don't know what the extent of the damage was that they did have. So I was asked to step in to do a video for her. And I graciously accepted. And she was actually in the video too. Mine aired at 8 a.m. on Christmas morning Central Standard Time for the U.S. And she thanked me for doing it, which I was really happy because I didn't want to do her an injustice by doing a crappy video. But anyway, in the video, we went to the market in town. It just so happened when they asked me, the market was here at Christmas market. by locals, and had all kinds of different booths and stuff, and things you can buy, things you can drink, things you can eat, and then different food trucks. Now they're local-ish, but might not be just to our town, which that was fine, because we had some nice Cambodian food before we went home. Met up with some friends that I hadn't seen in a long time, because they were home for Christmas and didn't tell anybody they were coming home, and surprised us. And I'm like, yay, the best Christmas present ever. I call her my one friend. Number 11 is $5.50. Yeah. So I got 3 bags of $5.50. I know. So, and we might have had a couple of bubblies, you know. You know, it all gets in what everything entails, yeah. So that was the Christmas market. And then my husband's sister's husband, my brother-in-law, that's the easiest way to say that, isn't it? He had been in the hospital, probably for 4 or 5 weeks prior to Christmas. And he was starting to feel a bit better. He was. So they decided that he could go on a pass for Christmas. But now, prior to this all happening, because, it was late, he got out on the 23rd for Christmas. But so we didn't know this was going to happen. So we had planned to stay over to her house on the 24th. And the 3 of us were going to have a meal and go in and see him in the hospital. And, and stay there with her that night to have some family for Christmas. Wake up in the morning, have a good breakfast, come home, which was Christmas Day. And then we were going to start making things. My stepson was coming over. Hubby's son, of course. How could he be my stepson if it wasn't my husband's son? La 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 la. Oh, God. So he was coming over Christmas Day, and we're having our Christmas dinner. Now I'm going to stop myself for 1 second. So I had 3 bags of $5.50. It took 2 bottles, but I only have 1 sticker. So what I'm going to do is, I got the round stickers here somewhere. So I'm going to put I'll put B 550. That's the symbol B. I'll put B 550 on that one. But for right now, you see what I'm doing? I'm just going to put it exactly right there behind it. So I know it's the same DMC. All right. So we went to... what am I looking at? All right. We went to... so our Christmas started on Christmas Eve. So we went to their house. Now, he got out of the hospital, so we didn't stay over then. But we did have a meal. And we opened up our gifts amongst the 4 of us. And now, she has a daughter, but now the daughter wasn't there because her and her husband went on a trip, and they weren't going. They went to somewhere warm. So they weren't getting home until the 29th. So we had a fantastic meal. Yeah, I'm going to talk about food again, because that's all we did during Christmas was eat. Number 13 is 701. And so what they do, they don't call them appetizers here. They call them starters, all right? So it starts the meal. So there's cold starters, then there's warm starters, then there's the main meal, and then there's dessert. So for cold starters, we had like salami that had fennel inside of it, in with it. And we had Gouda cheese and some really nice ham. Like, I mean, it was only like this round and paper thin, but it was this ham from Spain. And number 14, I gotta... Yeah, it's really weird not having the numbers on this thing. And what else was on the plate? There was ham, and there was... Oh, yeah, some little dried sausages. Just like bite-sized sausages. Because over here, well, I mean, there's dried sausages everywhere, certainly. But they really like them over here. So we had that for cold starters, and we had some cava. And cava, if you ever hear me say it, is Spanish champagne. But, as my husband tells me, champagne is only called champagne when it comes from the Champagne region of France. Otherwise, it got to be called something else. Now, I did not notice. Did you notice? Maybe you did. So in Italy, their champagne is called Prosecco. But I find that one more acidy. So we had some cava to drink along. And some white wine. And red wine. Probably some red wine too. Who knows? And then we had warm starters, so the stores all sell them like they're little, like 2-bite pastries. They're usually about that tall. And some had shrimp in them, and some had, it's like a puff pastry that's round, probably about that tall, but like a little hole in the middle. A bit watered in that, yeah, a bit watered in that. With a hole in the middle, and it's stuffed with whatever. So we had a whole bunch of these. Now, this one's in a baggie because when I unboxed it, I wanted to see the quality of, show everybody the quality of the drills. So I just put it back in the baggie, certainly. So we had the hot starters, and then we waited. Now, this didn't come boom, boom, boom. No, there's intermission in between. Number 17 is $7.97. And then for the main meal, over here, now I'm from Newfoundland, Canada, and over here is Belgium. I've been living here the last 7 years, for anybody new. Some of the restaurants, not all, some, will prepare meals that you can either, depending on what day it is, you can pick it up the day before, like, so you can pick it up on Christmas Eve and warm it up and eat it on Christmas Day. But as it was that day, she was able to pick it up on that morning because it was Christmas Eve, and we could eat it that day. But now she still had to warm it up. But what it was fish. It was sole, which is a white fish. And what they do here is they, I guess it must be like a strip, like a thinner strip of fish, and they make it into a roll. And that's not very good. Shell. It's a roll, and it stands up like this, right? But there's no hole in the middle. And 18 is, yep. So, and it comes with a sauce, I don't like white sauce. It's usually that comes with a white sauce. So her and her husband had the one with mushroom. It was a white sauce, mushrooms and something in it. And mine and hubby's was a bisque, a lobster and shrimp. See, I was going to put the label on the empty container. Did you see that coming? Mm-hmm. A lobster and shrimp rosé sauce bisque. Oh my God, it was delicious. And I think then we gave each other our gifts. And Oh, come out. It's just stuck to plastic. There you go. It's contrary. There's not a lot of some of these colors. It makes me wonder. And so then we had some desserts after that. Oh, I don't know what they were now. They love chocolate mousse over here. Chocolate pudding, chocolate mousse. Number 20. What? Uh-oh, Skiddio. Okay. Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell. Wait now, hang on a minute. K was... This is here. UT. U. Blessed Virgin. I have a mix-up. T was number 19, was 815. See, I skipped over a sticker. I bet you saw it, didn't you? And you go, Diane, stop. So let's put this over here. Take number K back here. Number 20 is 820. This is the problem with not having the numbers on the labels. The 1 to whatever. So that was, and then we had dessert. So that was our Christmas Eve meal. And so Christmas Day came, and a stepson came over lunchtime. U is number 21. Yeah. And we were having what's called gourmet. So what it is, I got to put those pictures up on Facebook. If any of you are my friends on Facebook, you'll be able to see them. Because me not know how to really put up pictures on videos. No, because me like that. Gourmet is it's like you got a little grill. It's a little grill, you put it on your table. And like usually they're about yay big, yay wide. Some actually looks like a grill, like you would with like a sandwich maker. That's kind of a grill inside. And some are actually like flat stones. And what we did was we bought. Now you can go and buy prepared packages at the butcher's here, and it'll have like pieces of beef and chicken and pork or whatever you want, like this size. Like it's usually 2 or 3 bites. And then you just grill up what you want to, and you can have a salad with it, and there's this cheese called raclette cheese. It is specifically made for melting. And like if you go to the big Christmas market in Brussels, it'll come on, the big cheese wheels, and you'll see it over the heater, and they're just pulling it down and just melting. They'll put it over. You can eat just the cheese, or you can put it over whatever you want to put it over. So we had packages of cheese because you got the grill sits about right here. But underneath, depending on the size, ours had 6 little trays. They're like this big. Oh, hang on now. Oh, here it is. Whoop, I'm losing stuff. Not the first time. So here's the little tray compared to my hand. And we put the little pieces of cheese are made to actually just fit in us. They're probably about that thick. And you put it underneath the grill, which is still hot. And it melts your cheese. And they also do up mushrooms and a bit of butter, and they'll put them in the trays. And me, no mushrooms, no. So, holy heck, we had a feed. So, Coon, that's my stepson, he marinated everything. He loves to cook. He's living on his own. He will never starve to death. He loves to cook. And he cooks good food. Like, not crap, stuff you really want to eat. And so we had marinated beef. We had some 3 or 4 lamb chops. That was just for me and Coon because his father won't eat it. We had pheasant. Father won't eat it. We had chicken. Father ate that because it was in, he usually doesn't, but where it was marinated, if it doesn't taste like chicken, he will eat it. Okay? Mm-hmm. We had pork. He did up little meatballs that were rolled in breadcrumbs. And then there were, you can buy these things over here. They call them finches. All right? All it is a roll of hamburger meat, about that long, about that wide. And they're either wrapped in a real thin piece of beef or they're wrapped in. The one in beef, I think, is called a finch. And the one wrapped in bacon is called a blind finch. And sliced it up so it looked like little hamburger patties anyway. And we had potato salad, and we had the cheese. We had way too much. Way too much. Couldn't even eat dessert that night. And so that was Christmas Day. On Boxing Day, the 26th, guess what me and hubby had? The same stuff. And there was in the freezer now. When he cut all the stuff up for our meal. There was 2 steaks that were marinated, put in the freezer. There were these like little bites, 2 bite sausages with a different variation, a package you bought at the store, because Coon picked it all up. And that went in the freezer. We didn't even try that. So Boxing Day, the 26th, whatever was left over and already cut up stuff, fried it up in the frying pan. Plus, no, we didn't use the bacon either. That's still in the fridge. Fried up all the stuff, ate the rest of the potato salad, and had that for supper. And then I think 2 nights' time, we thawed out the steaks that were left over from the Christmas Day, and we ate them. We did manage to eat on Boxing Day some dessert, though. So that was all right. And then again on the 30th, now I told you that his sister's daughter, his niece, Barbara, and her husband is the one who made me the 2, it came from the 2 of them, the 3D printed stuff. They were home on the 29th, so then we went back to his sister's house on the 30th, and we had gourmet again, with different, they had some fish too. So that's all we did was eat during Christmas. Yeah. Oh no, we ate on Christmas Eve too. Of course, we eat every day, but. So, those of you that are already on my Facebook, would have already seen the food I put up for New Year's Eve. $8.29 is the bag 22. So, as I said, the restaurants will do up. And this is only for special times of the year, like it's for days that the restaurant is actually going to be closed. So it really is only for Christmas and New Year's. And so we didn't want so much about New Year's. We wanted to have something special for New Year's Eve. Because last year we found a really great Chinese restaurant. Really big and nice and, it was wonderful. And 23, $8.95, yeah. And we said we'd go back this year because it was so nice. And, oh no, the restaurant's under reconstruction and bought by somebody else. Yeah, just our luck. Anywho, so we decided to order from a local restaurant. It's called E-Commerce, but spelled like commerce. And, hubby picked, now they're only little restaurant. So they only did 20 menus. They call it a menu because you're getting your cold starters, warm starters, bread, main meal, and dessert. So they call it a menu. And you had options right inside of that. The cold starters and the warm... No, the cold starters were all the same for everybody. I've got to look and make sure. Bag 24, 906, yeah. And they were what? So, it was like a pastry that was shaped like a Christmas tree with cheese inside. You know, about... Not much bigger than that bag. It was bigger than that at all. There was a little tiny spring roll like thing with shrimp in it. And they have these little cups, which they're a little bit rounder. Yeah, maybe that big around, I suppose. I don't know. A little bit, the rounder than that. Not much taller. And we had one that had salmon with like some really fine cut up, little tiny pieces of salmon and cut up vegetables. Another one had like a little toothpick. So like as long as a toothpick. And it had like 3 or 4 little pieces of chicken on it and some kind of vegetable and sauce. There was 5 things. Me no remember the 5th thing. No, don't remember. And now I got to go over to this side. And so we had that. And then we waited. And then we had the warm starter. So then there was a choice of what you wanted to have. So he took the shrimp. And I think one was... I don't know, whatever, there was 3 options, and whatever the third one was, neither one of us wanted. And I took what was called the wild ragu. Now, it had nothing to do with ragu, all right? Nothing. Like as your normal ragu is pasta, it was... over here, they make a meal called stoflays. Stoflays. And flees, F-L-E-E-S, means meat. So what it was, and it's like stoflays, and it's the best gravy that you have ever eaten. All right, on top of it, and now it might have onions in it and whatnot, but it's got no vegetables. And so this was, and so by the word wild, it meant it would have wild meat in it. So I think it was boar. So a boar is a wild pig. And I'd never eaten boar. I had tasted it once, liked it, so we think it was boar. We're not sure, because it didn't really tell you. Anyway, it was good. And then they had 4 rolls, bread rolls, and the butter there. Now, we had to warm stuff up, yes. We didn't have to cook it. And so for our for our hot starter, we ate the 2 little bread rolls and our hot dish. Oh, and there was salad with that too. Huh? Yeah, there was. Good God. And we had a break. Then I was going to put the sticker in the empty bottle. Yeah. So then we had however so long, and again we had some cava. Or did we drink champagne that night? Might have drank champagne that night. And we had the main menu. 29 is $9.96. Which was, we had 2 different menus, but some things were the same. So we both had a salad, a green salad, with a nice, really light dressing on it, which was nice, because you don't want anything overpowering, because you don't know if people are going to like it. And I thought this particular thing was actually a part of the starters, but no, it was part of the meal. It was like a baked apple, cored out, peeled, right? And it was done up with cranberry sauce, but it had like the whole berries, cranberries on top. I have never put an apple and cranberry together before in my life. And was it ever delicious? But that was part of the meal. So we both had that. So then he had a fish pan. So it was a long dish, about yay long. So I said, oh, geez, most of that'll be sauce and cheese. And there's cheese on the top. Oh, stop. I'm not used to my funnel. And vegetables, and you'll find a few chunks of fish. Oh, no. It was chocker-blocker full of fish. Mm-hmm. And there was sole in it. There was two big pieces of salmon. Now I'm talking like, and 2 big pieces of cod, and 2 great big scampies, which are the bigger shrimp. I call them all shrimp, but apparently, no, they're scampies. And in that, with very little, there was some carrot, and then there was sauce, certainly, and a whole lot of cheese on top. And that was, and what did he have besides the fish pan? There was something else on his plate. What the heck was that? Oh, croquettes. So croquettes are like tater tots. All right, you know McCain's tater tots? Only here you make them fresh. And they're rolled just like a tater tot. And breaded with potato. These have potatoes in them. You can get them with cheese, potatoes, or shrimp. Shrimp croquettes are delicious. So that's what he had. And I had the duck with scalloped potatoes, which is not something I'd normally take, but it was like, I didn't like the next option. I do like it was the scalloped potatoes, because I don't do dairy well. And so I had the scalloped potatoes, and that came in a square dish like that, in tinfoil, but that thick, which they all had to go in the oven, and even the duck went in the oven to be reheated. And so that was done in the oven, and that was our friggin' supper. Well, we ate that, and now we're after eating the other stuff, but it was like an hour and a half more before we ate the meal. We're eating all friggin' night, boy. And oh, see, I just spilled the drills. I knew I'd do it. Chris, if you're watching, I spilled the drill. So we rolled away from the table. And sat down and waited for, I don't know, we both had a little nap. and managed to wake up before 12 o'clock. And do our Happy New Year. And then Honey Bunny went to bed. And I stayed up and did some diamond painting and watched some more premieres. There's our other one. Is the other AB is a nice blue. Yeah, so, and we still didn't eat our dessert because, like, man, there was no room. So, you know those little containers I just told you about. So our dessert, everybody got the same dessert. There was 5 little containers. Actually, they might have been, they were a bit bigger than the ones for the starters. And one had tiramisu with, oh, I don't know. It was some kind of something. Oh, with kava in it. One was a trifle. One was like, it was a lemony thing with mint. One was chocolate mousse with a crumble on top. And you can save these couple of extra little stickers. And one was an espresso with a hard chocolate layer on the top. Good God in heaven. Say it was about, it might have been 70 Canadian, which would put it probably about 60 US. No, it'd be more, but 75 Canadian probably. 60 US. But for all of that, good God. And if you had a family of 4 you were ordering for, you would have got a free bottle of wine. Yeah. Bring it on, man. Next year we'll make sure there's 4 of us. So there we go. I got it all kitted up. I like it that you can just look right here and look right here with these colorful stickers and say, they're my ABs. So, we haven't done much since New Year's, no? No, we haven't, no. Because I've had a bad ankle. Don't even ask me. Don't know. I think I sprained it somewhere along the way. And it keeps coming back on me. And it started to really hurt a lot at the Christmas market. The Christmas market, every time I goes to it, something happens to me. Anywho. And yes, we had a couple of beers, but it started hurting before that, okay? So you can see my 2 Christmas cards. There you go. From the gals. And, yeah, so we've just been, gone back to normal. Babe had all Christmas off. From the 23rd to went back to work on the 2nd. And, we didn't do much else because, I was in too much misery. I couldn't go walking around. I wanted to go into Brussels to see the great big huge craft fair. But wasn't able to do that. And, but next year, somehow, as we say home, come hell or high water, I'm going to get there. I've been there once and I want to go back again. It's huge. And actually this year it was, they did some kind of, I don't know, the light display and stuff was done by Native Canadians. Yeah. Yeah. Because Canada's not part of the EU, but they're part of the UN. I don't know. Anyway, I don't understand why, but that was pretty cool. And that was it. That's our saga for now. Other than by the time this probably goes up, I don't know. Anyway, in 2 days' time, I got to get a friggin' tooth hauled. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not infected. Nothing like it was the last time. It's just that my gums aren't what they used to be. No. And this tooth is way in the back and it's sort of wiggly. So she said it's just we'll take it out before it starts causing more problems. I'm like, okay. But anyway, we'll see. Maybe I won't do it. I don't know yet. I might like that tooth. I want to leave it because it's not causing me no problems now. Oh, my. All right, I'm going to let you go because I know you're all hating me now because I just made you hungry. And even though I just had a real good supper in a couple hours myself, I made myself hungry. Yeah. And there you go. So, we're all kitted up for our butterfly painting from the Art Dot. There we go. Our butterflies. Now, this comes in 3 or 4 different sizes. This was, when I got this one, this was this one or the smallest size, but this was small enough for the type of painting it is. And I think if it goes up in size, it has more. I think the biggest one has 4 ABs, and this one only has 2. Yeah. So, and remember, I got a code for Art Dot. You want to save yourself some money, even if they have a sale on their website, not on Amazon, on their website. And they also have, you remember when everybody was unboxing these, the butterfly and a rose? Well, they got 4 or 5 more diamond paintings now. They look nice too. And I'll let you know how the quality is. Thick plastic, good stick. I know that much. So, I'm going to let go now. I don't think I've run out of stuff to say because all I talked about was food. I'm sorry. But isn't that usually what we do on the holidays? We eat more than we do anything else. And I actually managed to get a Christmas tree up. I don't know. Oh, wait now. I'm going to... Wait now, let me see if I can do this. The lights are not on right now. But there's my Christmas tree. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Hang on now. Over here, we have Miss Minnie, who likes to sleep on the two arms of the chair. See the... Oh, that there is from somebody hooking on a chair. I won't say her name again. I might upset her. And we got the Fluffle Monster. See, that's the thing in here. Hi. What's she doing? What are you doing, Molly? I likes to lie on cushions. And right now, Mom's... where I usually sits on Mom's chair, got her, that's my, see my dining room? That's my craft room. Anyway, I'm going to give you, it's a weird looking hug, but there you go. Yeah, that's the arm I use for filming, and I put my phone in it. I'm sure I just saw an orb go across the screen. I'm convinced I'm going to go back to 5645 and find out. Maybe I watched too many paranormal shows. All right, everybody. I'm going to say goodbye. I loves you all. And until we meet again. Mwah.